This is where I was last.
Ah, a visitor. Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name? It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here? Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I've been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule? You have much to learn. It's best if you figure it out on your own. Come back once you've made progress.
Great. He doesn't even want to speak.
Ah, you've returned. Ah, you've returned.
I need to find a bow. Shit, man, what to do now?
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Well, still, the Nari, I don't care about it.
Vote for Malleolus for a free drink at my tavern. You stay away from my money. Oh, do us all a favour and...
emptied. The chest in the shrine of Apollo. Open the chest in a clinic in the shrine of Apollo.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone.
Let's do it. Let's see what it is. The shrine of Apollo. Should be this. Navia treatment notes. Rheumatism willow bark.
Feeling all right?
Figured out how to treat rheumatism.
You made it into the palace. I'm impressed. Oh, I see. Well, what's the treatment?
Willow bark.
Willowback. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you. If this works, it should settle Rufius down some. I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster. Thank you.
Kill my cats! Oh!
That's a shame.
Rufius.
Name's Rufius.
About your rheumatism.
What business is that?
Figured out a treatment.
Willow bark. And this will work? Oh, thank God. Finally, some relief. This is what I've been praying for. Maybe God hasn't abandoned me after all. Thank you. I've been in a lot of pain lately. The rheumatism, these cursed statues always watching in the crisis of faith. It was too much. Started messing with my head. This is exactly what I needed to set it straight again. I owe you one. No idea what you're talking about. It's good. I know. And I know I'll leave him alone from now on. It's not as if I was ever going to hurt him anyway. I was just lashing out.
That's also sold.
I'm going to go and clean up the graffiti. Just forget this ever happened. Will you? Meliodas. No. See you.
Let's go to Virgil.
Welcome back.
Don't worry about the threats, it's just Rufius and he's never gonna hurt you.
What demon or spirit told you about that? You went snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines. Have you spoken to him about it?
Yes.
Really? How did you manage that?
On a treatment for his rheumatism.
Ah, poor fellow. I've heard that can really mess with a person's head. Well done for figuring that out. Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him. Well, nice to talk to.
Well, I resolved a lot of it on this loop. But now I'm fucking stuck and don't know what to do.
What now?
Can we talk about Scintilla?
What business is that?
I'm looking for her.
A lot of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better?
Fresh eyes help.
I suppose that's true.
I know what you did to her.
If you're accusing me of a crime, you better have something to back it up.
Where is she?
You're grasping at straws, and it's not going to work.
A new face. Oh, keep up, live.
What now? What now? What is wrong with my cat? I'll kill them. Guys, hello to everyone again. Yeah, I like it. I've seen that Days Gone received a lot of bad reviews. Frankly, I don't care about media reviews. I'll play it and see it for myself.
What now?
Need to speak with Yulia.
She's not here.
Where is she?
Had to carry her to Lucretia's clinic this morning. Her name's to me. What? What?
Get out of my villa before I have Domitius throw you out.
I'm afraid this area is private. I must ask you to leave.
Fuck, where's the bow? I need a bow if I wanna make progress.
back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Keeping an eye on things, Horatius?
As always.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside. Salve, stranger. You mean how suit you? Very well.
The only bow I've seen in a game is the one Assassin is using, so let me see what I can do. But first, I think I need to accuse him of.
I hope you're coping. Oh.
On your best behavior, I trust.
Are they? We're finally alone. Is that? See. Of course.
Already figured out how to stop at least one person from breaking it. What happens now?
Well, if you stopped one person from breaking it and you're still here, then there must be someone else. Allow me to explain. When I discovered the ritual to Proserpina, the instructions came with a warning about paradoxes. The crux of it is this.
I was speaking about dying like 2 days ago.
Of history in such a way that your very being here is impossible, you will have created a paradox. To illustrate, when the golden rule is broken, I will open the doorway that will bring you here to prevent it from being broken. If you manage to succeed in saving our lives, then I will have no reason to open the doorway, and you will never have come here. The same thing would happen if you, say, inadvertently, allowed me to die. If I can't summon you, then you can't be here. Obviously. If either of those things were to happen, I am given to understand you would be flung back to your original time, having changed the course of history for us and yourself. So the fact that you are still here means someone is going to break the golden rule. Excellent. It looks... Ask them. Good.
On your best behavior, I trust.
Of course. What is it? Yes?
An assassin.
What? Then what are you doing here talking as Matt? Thank you. Please.
Is that even possible? And how do I execute it? With what? I don't have a weapon. I can start another loop. That's gonna lead me somewhere at least.
Stop right there. You're right, I am. I must be getting a reputation. I suppose I might as well get right to it. Do you have any last words? As a matter of fact, I do. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I don't know how to execute. The King Hello. Nice and easy, Rabi. I just started. I've been only playing game for 4 hours in total.
Oh.
Give Rafi some treating. for him to stop threatening Werglia.
Poor Virgil. Poor...
That's it, go as fast as you can and do this.
Julia.
He's gonna do both Rappius and Virgil, which means I don't need to do them, which means that we're gonna do the one that wants the suicide, and that would be 3 of them resolved. And then we're gonna see what's next. I need to find the name of the god that's causing all of this.
Salve. Well, all right. Well.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no, 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 no. Oh, P.S. What do you?
That.
What?
Why do you?
I know. Please.
I'm sorry, but
Please help him. Thank.
you know. Well, you don't. It's too. If I. Oh, we're still.
I do.
Really? Wait. So, I guess you'd want me to work for you then?
No, you'll be free.
You'd do that for us? A couple of complete strangers?
Yeah.
It seems today we're both blessed. This did not turn out how I thought. Thank you, friend. I never thought people like you existed.
Here's your money.
Thank you.
2,000 denarii.
I'll go and pay off our debts immediately. I just wish there was some way I could repay you. But I have nothing but the tunic on my back.
Tell me about your relationship with Scintilla.
Ah. And there it is. All right. Scintilla and I were in love. And then, 22 days ago, she went missing.
Start from the beginning.
All right. One night a few months ago, when I was cleaning Malleolis's villa, I heard a young woman singing. It was the most beautiful thing I had ever heard. I wasn't allowed out, so once everyone else was asleep, I climbed up the inside of the villa and onto the roof, just to see where that sound was coming from. And that's when I saw her. Standing in the garden of the magistrate's villa, I just sat there on the roof, listening to her with my chin on my knees. And for the first time in a long time, I felt hopeful. And then she looked up and saw me and she smiled. I knew at that moment the fates had brought me to her. And from the moment she asked my name with this warmth and curiosity, I knew I'd have done anything for her. And so for weeks on end, each night I'd climb out of the villa and into her father's garden. We'd hold hands and talk about all the things we'd do once we got out of here. Like having our own vineyard. And then one morning I woke up and everyone was out searching for her. They said she'd vanished in the night. All I could do was keep my head down and try to hide how beside myself I was. Scintilla was the one thing that made my life bearable. But with her gone, things unraveled quickly. You saw how bad it got.
Did she escape?
All I know is she loved me. And if she had known a way out, she would have told me. She'd never have taken her own life. And there's no way anybody could have killed her under the Golden Rule. I can't prove it, but I just know she's still alive somehow. Even now, it's as if I can hear her voice in my head, crying out to me. That can only mean one thing. Somebody abducted her. I have no idea how, or who would want to do something like that to such a sweet, lovely girl. But what else could have happened?
Who taken her?
My guess? Malleolus had something to do with it. He is without doubt the most evil man I have ever known. I have no idea where he'd be keeping her, but there is one room in his villa, upstairs, which is always locked. I've never seen the inside of it, and I haven't been able to steal a key without breaking the golden rule. But I have a feeling that if you could get in there somehow, it would shed light on a great many things.
Already tried that, no sign of scintilla in there.
Oh, I see. That was the only idea I had. I'll give it some more thought. Come and find me a little later. I'll go and take care of things with Malleolus and tell Yulia the good news. Thanks again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for us.
I'll follow him.
Citizen.
Welcome.
Yulia! I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
It wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to... Wait. Why do you look so happy?
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in that villa again.
What? How?
The newcomer arranged it somehow.
Really? That's... incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back, and we'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
I will. Thank you, Ulpius. I will.
Welcome.
Shut up. To do it. He's going to Malleolus. He doesn't know where he's going. What are you doing?
Shut up.
Any more ideas about where Scintilla might be?
I feel like I've looked everywhere. At least everywhere I could get to. There are still two places I've never been able to reach. First, the palace. If Navia managed to get in, then I suppose Scintilla could have too. The only other place you could be is somewhere in the cistern network. I remember hearing that Dooley had been poking around in the upper cistern before he was locked up. So you could ask him about it, I suppose.
Dooley?
All right, friend. Shalom. You mean where am I from and all that? Judea, originally. But when I was a child, I moved to Rome with my family, Romanized my name and spent most of my life in the Jewish district of Trans-Tiberim, across the Tiber from the main city. That's where I was when the fires broke out. Everyone was running toward the river and I, listening to my inner contrarian, ran the other way. Every road leading out of Rome was in chaos, full of people with all their belongings in carts and brigands preying on them. Several hours down the Appian Way, I saw another Jewish family being attacked by 3 opportunists. So I picked up a branch from the side of the road and went to defend them. I can only assume they got the better of me because the next thing I knew, I was waking up in a forest, by a river not far from here, with no memory of how I got there. It's strange though, because I still had my purse on me. Why would a robber knock me unconscious and throw me in a river, but not take my coins?
Ziprid, hello. It's same as Outer Wilds, if you played Outer Wilds. Exactly the same. Different setting on. It's sad most of the others were in Rome before they woke up in a forest. You're saying you were several hours away.
You're right. I always just assumed the river carried me, but I'm not sure I was anywhere near the Tiber when I fell. I'm sure it'll all make sense if we ever get out of here.
Any way out?
I don't. But even if I did, I'm not going anywhere. I have unfinished business.
What do you know about the Golden Rule?
Well, neither of us have a couple of hours to stand around talking about theology, law, and collective punishment, so I guess you're looking for a pithy summary? You remind me of an old story from my people about Hillel the Elder. He was approached by a Gentile and asked to explain the entire Torah while he stood on one foot. Obliging, he replied, "What is hateful to you, do not do to another. That is the whole Torah. The rest is commentary."
I know it's out.
Go
it's out.
and learn.
It's on my list.
Of course. What I want to know is, what kind of a god sees a young woman abducted and does nothing about it? Not my god. That's for sure.
We don't know she was abducted.
Maybe you don't. I feel it in my bone.
You're gonna vote for?
Sentius, I suppose. I'd have to be insane to vote for Malleolus after what he did to me.
Fair enough.
All right, friend.
I need to play it fast, really fast.
Alve.
Where is she now? Where are you going?
Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. Galerius just saved my life. Was there something you want?
Anything about Scintilla's disappearance?
No. I did hear from Ulpius, but I... All right.
Shit. Navia locked herself in. The only way to get up is from here. And that's not gonna work.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Yes, why?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh, why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
Wouldn't that broken the golden rule?
If it was a man, maybe. But I swear on my life this was no man. More like a Strix. Or some Versipelus that feeds on human flesh. I didn't stick around to see which.
What'd you do?
What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others.
I'm still going in there.
Without a weapon? Well, it's your...
But first, we're gonna speak with Dolly. Because he is connected to sister. Sees anything with Ruffius?
Name's Ruffius. No idea what you're it's... I know. I'm...
Stop threatening him. We ask about the Greek god. The Greek over here. That's also what I can do.
Salve. I hear... Well, I'm help but... well, I'm help but... Nice to talk.
My friend... My... Anything you like. You mean... I'll take ice. Well, if we... Anything... Well, in... So... If we are... It that forever sad. But for... I hope...
That's not the Greek I should ask.
Help! A man... You have to... Are you dark? Thank you. I have... What?
Yep.
Hello? Hello?
Talk about your treasure.
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until... All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priest.
Give me the key.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give...
I need to get him out.
Galerius. What a... Like, if you, Hannibal... Gold? Bye-bye.
Check the sister. I did not do it. Dolly. We check the cistern now.
Keep an eye out for sentinel.
Checking up. Fucking thing was that? Build statue. I need a weapon.
Citizen, we're finally alone. I assume... Is that a... Seems right. Of course. Yeah. What? Then what? As my... Thank you.
See if there's anything under the bridge. It doesn't allow me to jump there. Okay. No, it doesn't allow me. Fine. Nothing. Where the fuck to? Malleus. Can we do that?
Thank you. I am delighted and... Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here.
I want you to withdraw from the election.
Are you... What?
As soon as you win, you're gonna break the golden rule.
Don't talk... How?
Domitius told me.
Nonsense! This is nonsense! I don't know how you know about my plans, but I'm absolutely sure Sentius is involved somehow. And now, I'm going to enjoy watching Domitius kill him even more. Now, get out!
That went wrong.
Get out of...
That went very wrong.
Thank you. Domit... What? Don't... How?
I know all of your secrets.
Nonsense! This is nonsense! I don't know how you know about my plan. And now...
Try with none of your business. But I doubt it's gonna work.
Thank you. Don't... How? I don't know how you know about my plans. And now...
None of that is gonna work.
Harvey.
Oh, I wish.
We talk about Scintilla.
Oh, you. Oh, I can. Thank. Oh.
Harvey.
Fear
Isn't the
is
great
proof
temple
of it. What
majestic?
What business? Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her disappearance really caught me off guard. If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better though, I suppose. Fine. All right.
A new face, Arve. Interesting. What else? What? And I see. Because please let me know when you've
They're the assassin.
How did you know that? Yes, she did mutter something about the only way out. A few times, but nothing more than that, I'm afraid. Gladly. Oh, they'll... but... anything... That's...
Go. There is the assassin. Let me give it a shot once more.
You're right, I am. I suppose. Do you have any last words? And there's a simple explanation for that. But if you want to know the truth before you die, here it is. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, and I can think of...
The many shall...
Stop.
Second building on the left, he's gonna die.
Thank you.
Ah.
For your service to the Empire,
And he's gonna live a bit.
I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Now he's gonna die. With a bow, I should run straight to Aqueduct. See if I can kill the statue over there. That's the only live statue. He's gonna enter straight over here and die. Because he's an idiot. He's gonna leave me a bow.
Curse you, cultist.
A wooden bow. Bounty notice. By order of Emperor Nero, all loyal sons of Rome are ordered to hunt and execute the arsonist and murderer Tiberius Quinticius Crispus, a citizen from the Aventine district of Rome. About 40 to 50 years old, average height, one blue eye, one green eye. Unknown associate of cultists and suffer from delusions of grandeur. Eros Denarius. We got a bow. Let me see what's this. This shit is new. Mosaic. Oh, I remember that place. That's where we entered. That's the very start of the game, but it was a ruin. This is how it really looked like. Yeah. That's where we dropped from. They might hit something, I'm not sure. I mean, what's the point in all of this area if there's nothing in it? At least a note or something. Pesor, hello Pesor. Yeah, it's a nice game, relaxing. Any big tip I can give you without spoilers? You have my guide, Pesor, for Solasta. Over there I said everything I know about the game, and what to do first and in what order. Basically fight in a light. That's the only tip I can give you about it. Like, the many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Always remember they're watching. That's the most important lesson, basically. You just need to play the game. It's full with secrets, by the way. Let's go straight to that aqueduct. You can ignore it if you're good enough. If you have problems in combat, then you need to craft some stuff. Well, we're in now. I hope it doesn't go up again. Basically, you can just check my guide, Professor. I played a lot of games since then. I forgot a lot there is about Solasta. Lunar pendant. Show the pendant Essentia. That's a progress. Since I last played Solasta, there were a lot of patches, new classes. It's a better game now for sure. Crushed creature. Human-like creature spattered in gold appears to have been crushed to death while entering the cistern from the cave beyond. I need to take care because time goes also. This. Something there. Sentia. Let's go to Sentia, show her the pendant. What's this?
Citizen.
Hey, I solved the assassin.
We'll speak again after you've carried out my order.
He had a tragic accident.
Ah, I see. Well, if you stopped one person from breaking it and allow me to explain the
I know.
Excellent. Thank you.
It's a very hard game, yeah. The only spoilers you'll find in my guide is towards the end, where I explain where to go on a map.
On your best behavior, I trust?
Such a...
Oh, look, you're back. How... Oh...
Found the pendant in a cistern. Any idea whose it was?
Oh no, that's Scintilla's. The question is, what was it doing in the cistern?
Found it around the neck of a skeleton.
A skeleton? Oh gods. You mean she's...
I don't know, something about it doesn't seem right to me.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure how she could have been reduced to a skeleton after only 3 weeks.
But didn't Domitius say there's some kind of creature down there that killed and ate Hannibal? Could it not have attacked her too?
He did, which makes me wonder what if the skeleton was Hannibal's.
What are you saying? That somebody crept down there and put Sentilla's amulet on another body to make us think she was dead? Why would anyone do such a thing?
She did it herself to make us all stop looking for her.
What? You don't know her at all. She would never do such a thing. And even if she did, where is she now?
I'm still looking.
So this is just baseless. I've heard enough. I won't have you peddling scurrilous gossip about my kindly. Keep your insane conspiracy theories to yourself.
What now? All right.
Can I ask you anything? It's your daughter.
Ah, you've returned. Do you... Thank you.
I don't know what now. Julia.
All right.
I need a way to get inside. Somehow. We need to find the name of the god who's doing all of this.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and welcome back. Nice.
You there? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself, but I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
Go on.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
Come to life and fire golden bows, arrows at them.
And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly 1 or 2 of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination, golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the 2 of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
Conspiracy theory didn't exist as a word back then, but conspiracy as a word existed. Really a lot, especially in the Roman Senate. But they didn't call it a theory, it was a conspiracy, okay? And conspiracy theory is how media is calling a conspiracy today. Because if you add theory on conspiracy, you know, then it becomes silly, then it becomes stupid. It's not a conspiracy anymore, it's a theory, okay? That's how our world functions, and in the Rome Senate, when there was a conspiracy, terrible consequences followed. Conspiracies were quite serious back then. Funny how they added only one word turned us into a sponges. Brain dead sponges. What's up, Uriel?
Look, I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not? Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
No.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And
I slept for 12 hours.
There is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
A golden bow.
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you know what.
You want me to steal it?
Gods no! If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
Why can't I just take it?
Because the gods would see you, of course. Hence, my proposal.
Why can't you do it yourself?
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
Isn't that dangerous?
When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger? So, are you in, Pop?
I'll do it.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment. And here we are, a gold leaf bow.
Citizen.
Covered in gold leaf.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
The Shrine of Diana.
Greetings and salutations.
Statue of Diana. Extinguish. What the fuck is that, man? The beehive is gonna drop on my head when I do it, and if I do it. A Roman man on knees, uttering a desperate prayer. Statue of Diana. How do I take the bow? Replace with fake. Return to Decius.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you.
You locked me in here.
A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in, and until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus.
How is this not against the golden rule?
No, technically, I never said that. I said if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole. You're just gonna have to take your chances, I'm afraid. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognise my own handiwork.
I'll find another way out.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man, but I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right, shall we?
Thought I could light up the arrow. We go! It turns objects into gold, this golden arrow, golden bow. And where am I now? A golden arch, achievement unlocked. Hey, I remember the spot. This is Aqueduct.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care.
Kevin, hello.
Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me. A rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again, and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and, disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that, even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Will I play Elden Ring on day one? No, I haven't pre-ordered it. I will. I have no rush. It's $40 now. Not much. I can reach a lot of places with a bow. Really a lot. This becomes a different game right now, from this moment. Really a different game. Where am I? I don't have that much time, by the way. The loop is gonna end. This is the palace. For real. Navia should be here in a palace. Weird. Nice and easy. I think I still got time till the loop starts. Place than I expected.
You're not supposed to be here.
Maybe. Okay. Can also go down. Got locked. are so many, man. I need to hurry up, loop is gonna end. I'm really gonna get pissed off if I have to do everything again. Oh shit, they heard that. What on fucking earth am I? Music stopped, I think they're all petrified. What's this? What have I done? Fuck it if I know now. Let me see where you lead to. What on earth happened here? Heated the palace doors. Take it.
My beloved Galatea, After I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
It's not the most basic game you ever seen. This is a great game, Kevin. But it has nothing to do with challenge or difficult gameplay. It's a classic adventure. I mean modern adventure, not a classic one. Guilty rags, blood and gold, grotesque surgical procedure. She used the tools to peel the statues. My gym plan? You mean what days I work on what? First day, let's say you start on Monday, you work chests and tricep. On second day, you work your back and biceps at the same time. On third day, if you're strong enough, you work shoulders and legs. If you're not, on third day it's only shoulders or only legs, and on fourth day it's only shoulders or only legs. On fifth day it's what I can call like utility, a bit out of everything but nothing way too much. Okay. And you can add up push-ups, utility, workout for your lower back. Then I usually rested during Saturday. Then on Sunday again I did a bit of everything. Then against Monday starts, you go with everything I told you and repeat. When I used to be in my top form, like around 100 kilograms of muscle, with around 10 to 10 to 12% of body fat. I worked out from 24 to 48 series per muscle on a day. And the training usually was around, let's say around 2 hours. And when I don't work out for a long time and I start immediately, the training is no longer than an hour. That's about it. What you need to eat. If you want to build muscle, you only need to eat eggs, oats, chicken. Brain is good. Believe it or not, heart is good from some animals also. Very good. If you can digest that. There are ways to prepare those types of meals. Fish, but fish is polluted. It's not 20 years ago. Fish is actually very bad, and I used to eat fish and then I found out that it's full of fucking pesticides and metal because we polluted oceans, okay? And the fish is not how it used to be like 50 years ago or so. So fish is like the top food that causes cancers, dementia, Alzheimer, multiple sclerosis, believe it or not. And there is substitute for fish, okay? And it's veggies, but you need to eat a lot of veggies, and they need to be organic. And one and the most simple rule out of them all, and that's also the hardest rule, is to eat only one type of food. So when you eat eggs, you eat eggs only, okay? And you need to eat like 10 eggs per day. At least 10 eggs per day. And that thing that you hear about with cholesterol and eggs is a complete lie, and that lie was told by a meat industry, because eggs are way much cheaper than meat. So how do you sell meat? You say people to everyone that eggs are bad for your health because they cause cholesterol, which is a complete lie, as everything is, okay? So when you eat food, you need to make sure that you eat only one type of food. You can't eat eggs, cheese, and meat at the same time. You eat only eggs. When you eat meat, you eat only meat. When you eat rice, you eat only rice. When you eat potatoes, you eat only potatoes. Now that's the hardest thing, and that's like the thing that people are, those trainers, okay? They're earning hilarious amount of money for advices like that, and no one ever says something like that. They tell you like eat healthy, okay, but they don't tell you of how to eat properly, how to eat healthy to build up muscle. Why? Because your cells in your stomach, they know how to digest only one type of food. They know how to digest protein or carbohydrates, sugar, similar crap, or vitamins. And when you insert all of those at the same time in your body, you confuse your body, and then it doesn't know what to digest first. And then you shit like 90% of what you eat. Nothing goes into your cells, okay? And for the things to go into your cells and for your body to operate like it's supposed to do, the only solution is to eat one type of food at a time in 2 hours time span. When you eat fruit, you don't mix like, I don't know, oranges with apples. You eat oranges only, and after 2 hours you're gonna eat apples only, but you don't eat them combined, okay? So that's why those shakes and similar bullshit is an epic crap. Then they also sell garbage like protein shakes, okay? Protein powder that you mix in a shake and you put a banana in and you think you inserted protein in you. You didn't, because protein is made out of whey. And when they add chemicals into it, nothing goes into your body. You just think that you are using protein, but you actually don't. The only way to ingest protein out of whey is to consume proper whey. Whey from a goat. And whey from a goat, 1 liter, is $1. Only $1. While a whey protein from a manufacturer, it doesn't matter which one, is at least $100. So they are earning 100 times more on a lie that people are using every day. And for $30, if you drink goat's whey, you're gonna ingest around let's say 80 grams of protein a day, which would be multiplied with 30, 2,400 grams of protein. And when you pay and that's $30 a month, and when you pay $100 for a manufactured protein, whey protein, and many people even don't know what whey is, but it doesn't matter, you're gonna insert around 500 to 600 grams of protein into your body. So it goes like, what, 100 times more expensive, and 4 times you benefit 4 times less out of it. So you pay something 100 times more to benefit 4 times less. That's how they sell crap. Okay, and lies. That's about it, in short. Of course, it goes further than that, far more complicated. Those trainers also, they don't want to tell you all of those secrets. And they tell you how you should use a lot of supplements, how you should use a lot of anabolics, steroids, and similar crap, which is a complete lie. They're using it because they earn money out of it. You don't need to do it, because most of the people that are using anabolics don't live long. Average years of their death is around 40. Most of them die with 30, and lucky are those that live above 50. That's it. Also, it's very important that you eat raw food, and the best eggs, and you need to open your day. I don't know what's the English word for those eggs. I'll find it now. How I used to do it. I think it's quail. Alright. These eggs that you see over here quail eggs. Alright, these. You eat them raw. You don't bake them, you don't cook them, you don't do shit, you eat them raw. The moment when you open your eyes, okay? The first thing you're gonna eat is 5 of these every day. Because they're like 5 times stronger than classic chicken eggs. To reach the upper floor of the palace. Do it again. Can trap them inside, but then I can't pass inside and see what's in. I don't know what's marked. No, Rabbi, you can eat yellow part. Yet how do you walk on that?
Help us.
I just got stuck. I can't pass now. I got stuck, did I? That was bad. I locked myself. It doesn't matter. Gotta save.
Kill me.
Holy shit! Oh. Ah, whatever. Petals. I took out all of those vases. Don't know what they're for though.
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing